Hi guys, welcome to Dave in Real Life. Quite a difficult stream. Obviously the game's gone ahead now, but shocking news from earlier on in the Denmark game of Christian Eriksen getting injured and having to have CPR at the pitch side. I'm a little bit all over the place, if I'm honest. Just had a phone call. Yeah, a bit annoyed, but we'll get on with it. So shout out to everybody what is in the chat. Sorry if I'm a little bit all over. I might even be shooting off and doing a phone call soon. I don't know. People in the chat so far. James Chadwick, shout out to you. Austin316, shout out to you. Dylan, shout out to you, my friend. And Harvey, shout out to you. Yeah, currently just got the Denmark game on, waiting for the other game to start. Yeah, they've got tipping point on the UK. So, shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, it was hard to watch James Chadwick, I've got to admit. Just hold on a second. Oh, yeah, my drink's over here. Yeah, just been accused of not taking my daughter to a bouncy castle thing. And, now they're starting an argument with me for no good reason. But, there we go. Life as a dad, guys. Life as a dad. Can't do anything fucking right. So yeah, I'm a bit annoyed. Dave in Rant Life here. A bit annoyed, but we continue. News coming out of Denmark at the moment is that Christian Eriksen is okay. That he's awake. He's doing fine. They stabilised him. So that's why this game has gone ahead. So all good news. As much as how much shocking it was. Yeah, so I do think my volume is a bit loud. I'll just sort that out. I don't want to get copyrighted. Yeah, so am I, Austin. So pleased. The photograph of him coming off the pitch, awake, was really positive. Just seeing the players and the fans in the stadium literally crying their eyes out was just upsetting enough. Yeah, so just a little bit personal stuff going off at the moment, so just bear with me, guys, because my head's absolutely a shed. I do think there's going to be some more repercussions from the conversation that I've just had. So if I do have to dash off, you might have to entertain yourselves for a bit while I sort my phone out. Yeah, I've just been accused of something which is ridiculous. At the minute, I'll just check ITV, make sure the game is on. It's what a strange day, absolute strange day. Well, ITV have got coverage. It's alright, Dave. What you need to do. Yeah, you guys are just going to be here to help me not lose it. Because I could just proper lose it quite now, to be honest. I'm a little bit raged. It's just people. Oh, you've promised something and you didn't deliver, and da 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 da. And, just dragging something on for the sake of dragging it on, basically. Especially when I've apologised. It's just stupid. Absolutely stupid, but we soldier on. If you notice, the screen is slightly different. I'm a bit bigger. Yeah, literally, as I put this stream back on, everything collapsed. I would have took ages trying to get it all sorted back out again, so I just did this makeshift one. Yeah, I'm a little bit bigger, which is always good. Yeah, James, yeah, I wished I could get them out of my life, but seriously, in fact, it's officially half time now in the Denmark-Finland game. So amazed that that game was going ahead. But, you know, that's why the guy on the screen is Christian Eriksen. The guy who got injured earlier on today, thankfully he's okay. Yeah, it looks like he's eating the England flag. It's just slightly, yeah, there we go. We're just moving a little bit away from that. Yeah, it's not a great way to start a stream, to be honest. But, story of my life, there's always something. I'm always doing something wrong. So, yeah, it's what you get when you're dealing with these people. I don't want to argue with them, but they constantly want to argue with me. Instead of just letting something go. I did promise my daughter I'd take her to the trampolining. I failed. Openly admit that I did. I didn't fancy going. I thought that she'd want to be out in the hot weather, but obviously not. So yeah, Dave in story life at the moment. Yeah, just all over the place. Don't know what. I don't know what's going to happen next. Basically, my daughter's saying she loves me one minute, now she hates me the next. So I can't win. I seriously can't win. Yeah, thanks, Austin. Hopefully, there'll be no more today. If there is, then I'll just nip off the stream for 5 minutes to sort that out. Leave you to watch the game and talk to yourselves. But I'm just giving you an heads up just in case that happens. Dylan says, Dave, it's good that Eriksen is okay. It's also a very good point for the Wales against. They played Switzerland, Dylan, not Turkey. They played Switzerland. Yeah, but fair point. Wales did well. I was surprised at them getting a point at Switzerland, to be honest. Yeah, good start for them. Be interesting to see how this game develops tonight between Belgium and Russia. Very good team, Belgium. Got Kevin De Bruyne, Romelu Lukaku, or to name many stars, Eden Hazard, his brother Torben Hazard. So many quality players in the Belgium team, it's unreal. Russia have their own star quality players as well. So yeah, it's very interesting. Hope the game ends so we can cheer you up. Dave, sorry to hear about your issues. It's fine. It's not something I want to rant about online or on, especially on a live stream. It's unfortunate that I got that phone call literally before I went live. It's I effed up basically. I admit I effed up. Just don't need the drama afterwards. We don't seem to be okay with it, and then all of a sudden she's thrown on all the dramatics, which is what kids do. So I don't blame her. I blame myself completely, as usual, as I always do. Obviously, they've got bigger things to worry about, which is fair enough. This is it's just needless. And my daughter don't want to talk to me, so what's that about? She's happy to spend my money, but doesn't want to talk to me. Great stuff. Anyway, come on, cheer me up. Put something in the chat that's going to make me laugh. Come on, cheer me up, because this could get morbid really, really fast. So, like I said, the Finland game has gone to half time. That's still 0-0. We're looking for the kick-off for this one, which is going to be rapidly approaching. Yeah, just checking if there's any team news. There's some expected team news what I probably could put down. I don't know how much is this is going to be the main lineups, but what are you guys saying? What are your predictions for tonight? Who do you think the score will be? I can see it being 2-1 to Belgium. Oh, you know what they say, life's a bitch. Anna Dawes, shout out to you. Just got back from work. Why is Ericsson on the screen? Something happened. Yes, Anna Dawes, basically, Ericsson collapsed earlier on today. They had to do CPR on him on the pitch. It was serious. It was touch and go for a while. The game got stopped. It's now restarted. Christian Eriksen is fine. He's stable. But yeah, it was shocking. Very upsetting. Watching it live, seeing a guy getting CPR on the pitch wasn't great. Yeah, James has just said that as well in the chat. Dylan says, yeah, it was against the Swiss that the Wales drew against. When I was typing it, auto connected also. No worries at all, Dylan. It could be worse, Dave. It could be a long-suffering Spurs fan. Yeah, I'm a long-suffering Liverpool fan. We're 30 odd years without a title. Oh God, yeah, he's fine now. According to the reports, that's why the game has gone ahead. Or it wouldn't. He's stable in hospital. They have, yeah, he's stable now. Thank God. Yeah, but that's why he's on. Just wanted to pay a bit of respect for him. That this channel supports. That I'm just glad that it wasn't more serious. Well, if it was more serious, we wouldn't be streaming. This doesn't have to do with football, but what did you think of Roman tossing Dominic? I hope you've not been rude in that statement. I literally was struggling to stay awake last night watching SmackDown. Not that the show wasn't good, because it was good in parts, I thought. Just I couldn't keep my eyes open. Yet, so I woke up as the last segment was happening, and yeah, that him throwing Dominic was funny. And yes, AEW, that's how you throw somebody into crash mats. Camera angles. Not what they did, which they just gave the bloody game away, didn't they? So yeah, I think SmackDown got it right last night with that. So yeah, I loved it. It really puts, because obviously the Ray was selling this magical injury of Dominic so that they could get the upper hand on him, and it massively backfired. So that's just the way it goes, isn't it? Anna says, be right back, got to hit the Spurs forums. No worries, my friend. Yeah, go and spread love, because there's going to be a lot of fans out there what are all over the place right now. AEW need to learn from Roman. Yes, they do. What do you think to Samoa Joe saying he's going to be working with NXT? There's reports of him being at the Performance Centre as of yesterday. What are your thoughts on that? I also put reports on WWE looking to re-sign Aleister Black, saying that people in the back were distraught about him going. AEW take notes. They should. Yeah. WWE got it right last night. SmackDown got it right, because it looked more brutal us not seeing the impact than what it ever did. The AW cage drop. So, yeah, it just stands to reason. Because WWE storylines are not the greatest. We slag them off, but they do some things right, and that's one of them. You made the right choice, falling asleep on SmackDown, and AEW was done. There was no way I was watching AEW. I can't do on a Friday with me having my daughter on a Saturday. I can't do it. I need to sleep. And after today, that's even more apparent. Yeah, I've got to be careful on what I'm saying because you never know who's watching. If somebody's watching this, they could be using this totally against me. So I do have to be careful on what I say live. Love your shirt, Dave. Let me in, guys. Let me in. It's my Fiend shirt. Yeah. No beer tonight. Learned from yesterday that made me a little bit too sweaty. So we're just waiting on kick-off. So yeah, we've got about 15 minutes before the teams come out. They did say that they're still scheduled to go at 8 PM UK time. So get your score predictions in. What do you guys think is going to win against Belgium and Russia? Let me know. Get your thoughts in the chat. Very cosy today, I've got to admit. As chat is very cosy. I didn't really expect massive numbers today. With Days doing his stream as well. So yeah, it's good that you guys are here. I'm happy at that. Yeah, but just yesterday's stream was amazing. 2.6k views was just unreal, and it's all thanks to you guys in the chat. So well done, you guys. Would say my score, but don't want to give spoilers. Yeah, Austin. Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with that. Yeah, I'm thinking 2-1. Maybe even we could get 3, like we did yesterday. But I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't possibly see a 0-0 draw. But the teams that are up on the screen, we've got Courtois in goal, Alderweireld, Bayota, Vertonghen, Castagnegue, Den Knocker, Telemans, Mertens, Lukaku, and Hazard. I didn't really see the Russian team, but there's some of the teams announced. Yeah, I'm not good enough to get the teams up on the screen yet, by the way. Let's see what the Russian team says on the app. Well, they've got Dizuba up front for Russia. Just trying to pick out the names that I actually know. Zerbin, M. Fernandez, Zerkarov. Can't really pronounce their names if I'm being all honest. But for you guys, there's the team. And there's a Belgium team. So there you go. They're the team sheets anyway. Just going to send a quick text. sorry for the quietness there. Just concentrating on the text. Uh, I just okay. Let's just get this. Do we have a moan meter? Yeah, been moaning since the start of this stream. Been sorry about this, guys. I just saw that day's stream for England is at 4 a.m. That is so early. I want to see Days covering it. It's so exciting. But that's just so early. Especially, yeah, it's going to be tough for you with it being after like a UFC stream. He's got to get like up early. I I would consider doing that stream myself, but I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I was going to see how tonight goes with this one. Obviously, Days, everybody's going to want to be in Days' stream, which is fair enough. I can't really compete with that. So I'm kind of just happy that I've got you guys in here with me. I don't know if there's anybody lurking in the background. If they are, please make yourselves known. Come and talk. I am. I can honestly just apologise. My mindset's a little bit off. I don't know. Yeah, come on, England. I really want England to beat Croatia. I wouldn't mind a draw as well. Yeah, I hope you can get through. I hope you can get through the stream. Yeah, it's just tough. Remember, yeah, it's all over the shop. But we're going to use football. We're going to get into this. We're going to have a laugh. I've never struggled like this before in a stream. It's kind of right unnervy. Yeah, just to get that phone call just before I went live was just ridiculous. But it's life. It is life. Can only just apologise to you guys. My phone is buzzing. Right, we've got some breaking news. Anybody what's not following the other game, Finland have just taken the lead. So we are now Denmark 1. Denmark 0, Finland 1. That is literally breaking news. So the second half has kicked off in the Finland game, and they are the goal scorer is a name I can't even pronounce. Is Joel Popolajan Aleo. If you can interpret that, nobody will have him in the fantasy team, that's for sure. Scored in the 60th minute. So there you go, Finland are shocking the world. I have Kasper Schmeichel as my goalkeeper in my fantasy football league. I've just lost points. I have just lost points. It's all going downhill now for me. How excited are you for Takeover? Personally, I'm not hyped. You know what? I'm struggling to even name a match on the card for Takeover. The $1 million belt match probably is the one that I care about. Ember versus Raquel Gonzalez. Ember shouldn't beat Raquel Gonzalez. Yeah, there's not really a match on there what I care. Be interesting to see if Karrion Kross loses. If he does, he's going to the main roster. But he's only just won it back not long since, so I don't get it. There's literally no proper excitement there. No need to apologise, dude. Yeah, I'm very apologetic. It's just how I am. It's because my headspace. Yeah, but I've got you guys. You're going to help me get through this. I don't want sympathy. because I technically have done wrong. Yeah, I shouldn't promise a kid. Yeah, that's where I've fallen down. But I thought I'd made up for it, and I haven't. So there you go. Bad dad number one, as usual. Can't seem to win. The build up for the matches has kind of sucked, but it's been underwhelming. I think only Cross had a real proper build. Yeah, the what is it? A triple threat or quadruple fatal four way, whatever match it is. This is how much that match has grabbed my attention. Yeah, it has been like a slow build for a couple of months now. Lou, you LFC, shout out to you, my friend. Uh, we'll try and keep it upbeat now. We've got somebody else in. I'm not going to over-explain myself. The Christian Eriksen's on the screen. If you haven't heard, there was an incident in an earlier game today where Christian Eriksen collapsed. He was rushed to hospital. He had to have CPR on the pitch. That's why he's up on the screen. A massive shout out to him, and I hope he gets well soon. The games of football are going ahead. We are waiting on the kick-off of the Belgium-Russia game. As James Chadwick has just informed the chat, it is 1-0 to Finland in the other game, which they've just restarted. Literally about 20 minutes ago restarted. Dylan says, Dave, what do you think could happen at Hell in a Cell between Roman and Ray for the title? Do you see either Jimmy Uso or Dominic helping them win the title? It's like many pay-per-views now. I can't see Roman losing to Ray. I don't see the point. I think Roman's going to have that title going into SummerSlam. Then SummerSlam, total different story altogether. Yeah, so I think Jimmy shows true colours. There's a rumour that him and Jay are going to go for the tag team gold, and that they're going to sort that out. So, interesting moment here at the football. The Russian team are staying stood up, which is a predominant white Russian team, by the way. Not a single black guy in their squad. The Belgians have all took a knee for the Black Lives Matter movement. This is a common thing now in football, especially across the international scene. And we know the Premier League teams all take the knee. Holland have come out today, said that they are not going to do that because they're already in part of an anti-racism movement in their own country, which is fair enough. Don't really see what Russia are doing against Black Lives Matter and all that stuff. So yeah, politics in football, guys. Politics in football. Yes, Lou. It was pretty sad. Roman versus Jay should be a really good match. Really going to elevate Roman and his reign even more. Yeah, of course it is. They're really piling on the Roman Empire thing at the moment. Him being the unbeatable. With the rumours of The Rock being scheduled for Survivor Series, there's a good chance that Roman will be champion right until then. Which, you know what, I'm all for. Give us a long title reign. We don't get them enough. I mean, the WWE title was just slapped around willy-nilly over this past year. So it's nice to have a title what now means something. Is now defended on a regular basis. Yeah, cheating to win, I've got to add. He cheats. He's got Jay's little lackey. It's only going to be a matter of time before Jimmy joins. So, yes, interesting. We have kicked off in the game between Belgium and Russia. Nothing really happening as yet. There's a player that Liverpool have got their eyes on at the moment, and that is Tillemans. Good little player. Plays for Leicester City. Austin, what do you think about Rock? Is he going to Survivor Series? Do you think that he will lead a Rock versus Rome? Yeah, more than likely. We've all been wanting Rock Roman for ages now. Does he have a Survivor Series team? I don't think he wrestles at Survivor Series, in all seriousness. I think he shows up. I think he comes down to the ring and causes havoc. Gets in the face of Roman. Maybe they build the side where Jimmy is bullied by them two, and now Rock comes down to his aid. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to spin the story, but yeah, I definitely can see a face-off at Survivor Series leading to a WrestleMania matchup. Jay is Roman's bitch. Yeah, it's very true. Absolutely spot on. Jay can't do it for himself, so he's having to do it for Roman. Roman can't win a match without Jay interference. Yeah, it's perfect chemistry, isn't it? 3 minutes in, we're still 0-0. Belgium wearing the red and with yellow stripes, and Russia are in the white with blue shorts. Not much is going off so far in the game, so not really much to comment on. We will get Jimmy versus Jay, and will we get? I think natural course of things, we will get that. When we get that, is that going to be a match at Money in the Bank? Because I just don't know when they put that in. SummerSlam's going to be the WrestleMania of this year. They really are hyping that the big matches are going to be on that show. That's why they've moved it to a Saturday. So I expect SummerSlam to be absolutely massive. Anador says, okay, I am back. How the hell did Vertonghen and Aldo Alhilden play this game without having their mate in their minds? Yeah, fair point. But I think a lot of players were waiting on news of Ericsson. The full team, Denmark team, went out and started playing again, which obviously bad idea because they're 1-0 down against Finland now, Anna. Which clearly the mindset has been affected by everything that's gone off. For me personally, I don't think they should have gone back out into the field. I think they should have, replayed this game tomorrow when things were a bit better. I don't know why they've rushed this today. In all fairness, I'm so hyped for SummerSlam. Yes, SummerSlam is going to be amazing. And guess what? I'm not working. I'm not working at all. Well, Russia have got a corner. Chris Dezuma, our very own Chris Dezuma, has just won Russia a corner. Isn't that amazing? That's why he's not in the chat right now, is because he's actually playing for Russia. It's not exactly spelt the same, but how many times do we have to see collapses on the pitch first? I saw it was Vivian Defoe and Fabry now. Luckily enough, that the medical teams now at football matches are impeccable. Uh, yeah, but like with Vivian Defoe, I believe it was like exhaustion. What cost him? Yeah, it's a tough one. Any kind of head injuries in football or any sport, at high priority. Any bag to the head must be dealt with straight away. It's just unfortunate incident today. I don't know how much of the collision actually had an impact because it kind of just went down afterwards. It just like it just collapsed. So it was like really really weird. Yeah, it better not let work. You better not let you work at SummerSlam. Yeah, well, I'm not working. It's my day off. Fun fact: I was meant to be working next weekend, but I've got Sunday off for Hell in a Cell, so I booked it off. So I'm going to be watching Hell in a Cell this next weekend. There's still nothing really happening in this game. Russia look like the only ones what are pushing chances so far. But this is kind of like how the Italy game went. The fancied team took a while to get going, and then you saw what happened in the second half. So, a slow start, predictable. You know, it will pick up. Let me know what score, other than Austin who said he won't because he's giving spoilers. What's your other people's predictions? Who have you got in this game? Do you think Russia can cause a shock? Russia did really well in the World Cup. Granted, it was in their own country. All right, shout out to James Chadwick who's just let me know of a penalty in the Denmark game. Waiting for it to ping on my phone, to be honest. Austin says, what do you think we're more likely to happen at SummerSlam? Becky versus Rhea. Oh, we've got a goal. We have got a goal. It's Lukaku. Belgium are 1-0 up. Goal! Yeah. So Belgium are 1-0 up. Romelu Lukaku. That is legit awesome. I will get back to your question in a minute, Austin. Denmark have just missed the penalty. They've missed the penalty. Well, we've got a goal here. We are 1-0 up. We've got a Lukaku. Let's to get that in. Yep, Romelu Lukaku goal. Oh, right, there's a VAR check. So we could be cancelling this out, guys. That could be. Oh, goal's been given anyway. Just making sure I spell in his name right. And I because there's not that. So we've got a goal there for Lukaku. So Finland is still winning in the other game because of the missed penalty. We've got a goal here. It wasn't offside. So we are 1-0 up to Belgium. Great start. James is just disappearing for a few seconds. Hopefully I don't have to. Cool, really excited. Are you really? High Flyer, shout out to you. Is everybody flicking Dave's stream? Dave's stream. I'm trying. Even I'm flicking High Flyer. No, I'm not. I've not even checked Dave's stream yet. I'm sure they're pumped over there for the goal. In fact, we're going to do a live inception right now. I'm gonna invade Dave's stream. But I don't know why. So those who want to know what Daze is doing right now.
Is Lukaku? Yeah, for some reason I was about a minute behind. I don't know why.
That is what's literally happening right now over on the Daze's channel.
It's a goal for Lukaku, and I'm definitely feeling that.
So live inception, guys.
Lukaku after 10 minutes. If you've got Lukaku in your fantasy team.
There we go. So we had a bit of YouTuber inception there. That's what's happening over at Daze's chat. Daze is so behind. Is he? Yeah, he said that there was a bit of a delay on his. I don't know if there's a delay on mine. I'm certainly. I feel like just what I'm watching is in time. So I have no idea how the YouTube thing is working at your guys' end. There does seem to be a delay when I shut off the streams. Oh, good chance by Russia, but straight at the goalkeeper. Is William Ency here? Ballyoo to you, my friend. How you doing? Yeah, bit of a shocker at the start of his stream though, bud. Hi to Venom Car. What's up, my friend? Been a while. Not seen you around for a bit. How you doing, bud? Days on Dave's stream. Scenes. Yeah, that's how you pull in the views, guys. That's how you pull in the views. you just stick Days on, and it's like, yeah, please come over to me. Then they lasted about Eric's situation. Devastated. There's really is a god. Yeah, the medical team at Pitside were amazing. God, literally, if you'd have seen me, I'm glad I didn't stream that game because I was literally in floods of tears. Couldn't keep. It's probably why I'm a bit all over the place, to be fair, with everything that's happened today. Just, and then with the football and everything. Dave streaming and watch along. Today's watch along. My dream come true. Yeah, we'll do that one day. We'll do a watch along to Days' watch along. You'd imagine just like, now Days has just lost it, folks. Days has lost it. Actually, Russia are really piling on the pressure here, guys. They're really trying to get back into this game, which Belgium are letting them. Really surprised. Belgium's defence doesn't look that great. Maybe it's Vertonghen and Alderweireld. Hate his name. I've returned to the stream. Yes, you have. Venom Court, you have returned. Good to see you, bud. Dave, you should grow a beard for the stream. Yeah, wear a beanie as well. Become Wrestling Dave. That's what I should do. These are Wrestling Dave, though, fun fact. Oh, I dare show that footage yet. that is so spoilers. 6 people. Is that, yeah, that might. Right, at the height of yesterday's stream, there was 47 people in the chat at one time. And today, we're back to the normal numbers, which is, it's not a surprise. Not a surprise at all. Yeah, I really didn't think that the numbers would be massive in this game, for this game, to be honest. Are you enjoying? If you're enjoying the content, please make sure to give it a like. The likes are really good. To say there's 7 people is about 10 likes. So the like to the stream ratio right now is pretty good. So fair play. It's been I've been uploading a lot of videos. I've seen, bud. I've seen. How's that going? How's it going, buddy? Welcome back, James. As long as we can have a dong meter. Yeah, I'll. Well, next time I am gonna get like a peg. Oh, Lukaku nearly got through there. Good bit of defending, but he skied it. Got right underneath it there. I think that's Mertens. But Lukaku is proper tearing these a new one, to be honest. Good bit of defending, but then just woeful shot at the end. Oh, it was Dennaka. It was Dennaka what put it over. Not Mertens, like I said. Sonny must be mad. She's got Russia in the sweepstake. Russia did all right in the World Cup. They're not a bad nation. It's just for a bunch of racists. Yeah, I've said it. A bunch of racists not taking the knee at the beginning of the game. What to be ashamed of themselves. 2 balls on the pitch right now. So if anybody does score, it will probably get disallowed. I would love a dong meter. A Song Yudong meter. He needs to be back in UFC. We've missed Song Yudong. We've missed Yudong. Well, I thought this game would pick up a pace with the goal, but he's done another flat line again. There are a couple of half decent chances for Russia and Belgium, but nothing to write home about. So we are still 1-0. Still no news from the Finland game. I believe they're still 1-0 up. My girlfriend is out of town, so I have for dinner. She made me some tofu and seaweed. Tofu and seaweed in the fridge. That's not happening. Girlfriend's the best. Trying to make you eat healthy, and then they're not even there. William's idea of eating healthy is, where is the takeaway book? What is the local pizzeria? Austin, I am right now, thanks. Eat jelly beans, eat jelly beans. Austin looking in my window. That's what Austin does. He's stalking us all. He's everywhere. Austin is absolutely everywhere. Wait, for real, William, I don't know. I didn't know I was stalking you. What? Austin, have you lost track of who you're stalking now? I thought you were stalking everybody. You can't just lose track, pal. Yeah, you've been stuck at Tommy's window so long that a new window, you're just like, what's going on? You are watching me right now. Obviously. Through the windows. Believe me, you're not. I'm not at floor level. So you'd be doing a good job if you can see through my windows. First thing I hit when she left was the jelly beans jar. Fair play. I'm stalking you too. Stalking you too. Many. I forget. Oh, I'm stalking too many people. I'm forgetting who I am stalking. You should only remember two, and that's Days and Triple T. Because they're your main ones, aren't they? Hashtag Austin Days 2021. Hashtag Austin and Tommy 2021. Austin has become a stalker. Yes, Venom Core. That is true. He hasn't just become a stalker. He's been a stalker for a year now. I'm stalking. Started with Triple T. 10 days. Now I'm going after everyone in the community. Only the males, though, isn't it? It's only the males. You don't stalk the women because that'd be against your code of conduct. Because stalking women is bad. Well, Belgium have got the ball into the box. Good clearance by Russia. So these are corner to Belgium. Feel like we're ignoring the game a little bit. Waiting for more action. It's been a bit, even though it's 1-0 to Belgium, the game itself is not really been that entertaining, if I'm being honest. Feel like Lukaku's the main threat for Belgium. Unbiased stalker, that's rare these days. An unbiased stalker. I'm going to make you regret saying that. When I'm done, you'll be the worst stalker ever. Kidding, haha. But you're not kidding, no. Oh, there's a clash of heads. Both players are down after what we saw earlier on. This is not something we want to see again. It's quite nasty as well. Both going for the ball at the same time. Both their heads are pretty low, to be fair. So, and it just, as they're coming down like that. So they just clash. So, we're just seeing a replay of the Lukaku goal. You know what? I'm not 100% sure that was onside. It did look like he was stood in an offside position. In all fairness, the very grey area. Ha ha ha! That was freaky though, and jelly beans are awesome. Hooray for the jelly beans! I am drinking, Austin. I'm glad to be in America. I think Austin is in the UK. Oh, I am going to break it to you, mate. Venom Core. Austin's American. You're not safe. There's only me and James Chadwick and Highflyer who are from the UK in this chat today. Oh, and Hannah Dawes. I hate my internet. Why? What's going off? You're drinking a beer. Of course, William's drinking beer. He's not. He's drinking his moonshine. He's Texan, right? He's a Texan. So, well, Southerner, as they're called. Get me moonshine. Can't do the accent, so I'm not going to do the accent. So we are just advertising a Group E game. I got confused for a second. What did you think of Sexy? What do I think of Sexy Ronaldo? He's one of my United scum. I'm only joking. He's a good footballer. Arrogant. But a talented, arrogant footballer. That's best way of saying that. What are you drinking though, Dave? Today, black currant. Black currant, uh, watered down pop. No beer for David Boy tonight. I'm drinking water in a glass with ice. You just let me down. You've just lost man points there, William Hensey. I thought I'd lost man points with mine, but you've got ice. Just water. What? Really? Mine's got flavour. I am only kidding. Do you make your own? I do make my own alcohol, beer, and do occasionally make some shine. Yeah, it's what I know about Texas and the Southerners in America. It's like, yeah, moonshine. Get some moonshine. Don't even know why I know it, and it's not even because I watch loads of films about it. It's only films I watch about that part of America is like Texas bloody Chainsaw Massacre, The Hills Have Eyes, and all that kind of stuff. Well, there've been no texts back since I texted, so they either hate me or they just hate me. You know what's crazy? It was 2 times. I knew that LSW was eating. He tweeted him on Twitter once. He said, "How was your cereal?" He said, "How did you know I was eating cereal?" There's probably a clue on the time of day with that answer, and it's like, yeah, it is like 7 o'clock in the morning, Austin. You know, what do you normally eat for breakfast? I'll be drinking some beer at the same on Sunday. England Croatia game. Let's go, Croatia. You do realise that that's at silly o'clock in the morning. Well, we've got some news from the Denmark Film game. It has just finished 1-0. Finland have beaten Denmark 1-0. So the events of earlier on today has affected Denmark's play, in all fairness. Sorry, Dave. Yeah, it's early hours in the morning, America time, isn't it? Because it's 2 p.m. here in the UK, 3 p.m. across Europe. Yeah, really early. And then on Daisy's stream, I said, "How was the pizza?" He said, "How did you know I had pizza? It was crazy." You're just a psychic. I think that's what it is. Or you just got a good guess. Dave, Finland has won. Thank you, Dylan. Yeah, so that's a shocker. Mainly just because I don't think the game should have continued. Controversial. Really controversial. Players are down it again in the Belgium game. 30 minutes in. 1-0 to Belgium. Ooh. I don't know what to make of that. Players down. Belgian players kind of coming down on the leg like that would be studs. Both are acting like they the ones what were tattled. I don't quite believe what I'm seeing. The guy on the floor clearly seemed to get the brunt of that. Ha ha ha. The South has been drunk since the Civil War. We lost and then said, "Fuck it." Fair play, William. Fair play. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard the stories of like moonshine. A lot. Yeah, a different class to Central America, I dare to say. But yeah, I think all Americas are absolutely awesome. It's like one of my dreams eventually go travelling around America. So before I die, I'm definitely going to do that. Haha, suck it, Denmark. I tell people I'm psychic, and no one believes me. I know the future. Okay, Austin, right, not to put pressure on you, what's the lotto numbers here in the UK? Yeah, I don't think it's been drawn yet. I've got a chance to get it out on my app. So if you could do me a solid and put the numbers down in the chat, get me £1,000,000. Lol, will what will I have for dinner, Austin? I think we all know this answer, William, don't we? You've already given the answer. It's jelly beans. William's just having another portion of jelly beans. Or he's actually going to succumb and have the tofu and seaweed what's in the fridge. Or you're going to slaughter your cow, a cow, and have a nice steak. Austin does food. Oh, and it's 2-0, folks. We have another goal. Very defensive mistakes from Russia. Goalkeeper palms it out into the pathway of the Belgian player. Belgium are now 2-0 up. It's still only the first half. Russia, if you've got Russia in your fantasy league team, you suck. In the sweepstake, you suck. You're losing 2-0. I know that guy. Just excellent positioning from Meunier, which really good. So Meunier has put Belgium 2-0 up. So there we are. 2 goals up. So what did I have for dinner? Already ordered it, to be honest. Ha ha ha, serious guess. I can't do that, Dave, sorry, it's illegal. Honestly, Dave, we are nice mostly. I don't. Goal! Haha, Russia sucks. I have a question. Whichever team loses doesn't count towards the sweepstake days is doing right. Whatever team loses. Right. For now, say you've got Russia. Sonny's still got Russia until they are actually eliminated from the tournament. So no matter what team you've got, yeah, you've got 3 games. You're still in the tournament. So for now, Sonny's still fine because there's 2 games where Russia could still win. So they're not knocked out. So yeah, you don't lose anything for that. You've got half of my dinner, correct? What, beef? A steak? Is that what you're having? Chicken, parm, and mashed potatoes, and then mac and cheese. Then Longhorn from Longhorn Steakhouse. That sounds absolutely awesome. You guys have the best steakhouses. As a shit. Yes, Austin. Sonny has Russia. Sonny will not be showing up anytime soon. I was potentially right, William. Potentially right. Yeah, you said food. That is always potentially right. Let's check how many people are actually in the chat now. I'm curious. This is always fun. Let's see what Daisy's doing. Good defending by. Oh, we've got 9 people. Yeah, we've got 9 people, guys. That's cool. Yeah, you go on to Daisy's and you get an advert. You get no adverts on mine. Just my face.
So it's worth mentioning that when Lukaku scored, apparently he ran over to the camera and he said, "Chris, I love you." So a message to Christian Eriksen from Lukaku.
There you go. Facts from the main man himself. Where do you get that? Where do you get up to the minute updates and stories like that? So Lukaku, when he scored his goal, this is fun fact. Fun fact. You're hearing it here first, guys. He ran over to the cameraman and said, "Chris, I love you." What more can you say? Here for the facts. Doubt me. Come doubt me. Come doubt me. Okay. The tournament then. Okay, so this isn't the tournament then, right? The sweepstake only counts for the tournament. What? You're confusing yourself. The sweepstake, right? You picked a team at the start, right, to win the entire thing. The group is a part of the tournament. It is the tournament. You still got to get through the group stages to go to the knockout stages, which is still part of the tournament. I don't know why that's not clear. Yeah, so you've got, right, how it works. 2 teams from each group qualify. Then 4 third place teams with the highest points qualify. That makes up the last 16. Then it goes from there to a quarter-final, semi-final, final. That's it. I totally right. Only guessed potato. We've got a steakhouse to. You've got to. We've got a steakhouse to get chicken. You go to a steakhouse for chicken. Sounds mad. I'm ahead of you, Dave, on Daisy's stream. Yeah, because I've got you. It's YouTube. I will be behind. I am probably massively behind the game with you guys. My reaction might be a little bit off. I don't know. I have no idea. Or you might be just seeing my reaction that little bit delayed. Facts, I'm here and not in Daisy's stream. Shout out to you, William. I don't mind people being in and out of the streams. I've mentioned Days in this stream because I am cool. I am a legend. It might send some people over later. It might not. It might just not be bothered. There's about 140 people in his chat compared to my 9. But I love my 9 so much. And I don't miss a comment from you guys. Austin has a Pepsi. Question, Dave. Can footballers use steroids or any form of Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They are drug tested regularly, like any other sports athlete, like your Olympians. The wellness policy in WWE, not that that fucking works, but yeah, they're drug tested on a regular basis to stopping performance enhancing drugs and yeah, other drug stuff. Yeah, they can't take it. There was a thing about Rio Ferdinand, which was an England defender a couple of years ago. Yeah, he refused to have it and he got suspended for having the drug test. He said rather than go to the drug test, he went shopping with his wife. Yeah, so he got suspended for not doing it. Dave, you're sexy. I'm glad you think so. Nobody else does. Right, right. We might play a game at half time, right? I want you guys to challenge me to write a message into Daisy's stream and see if he reads it out. You can dictate what the message is, as long as obviously I can't swear. But yeah, you dictate the message. Let's see what you come up with, and I will write it in Daisy's stream, and you can gladly check it. Because they're not big. Because they're not big. Yeah, they don't need to be massive. But don't say that to Evan. What's his name? Evan Benway or what's the guy for Wolves? Oh, I'm trying to think of his name now. Weed has been removed from WWE's wellness policy. Weed has been removed, so they're allowed to have weed now. That's because of RVD. That's because of RVD. And plus, it's legalized in California. Fun fact. It's actually legalized in some states of America. That's so. And where's the PC? It's in Florida, isn't it? So yeah, that's why. Of course, James Riddle works. Yep. Riddle is taking advantage of that fact. Bloody too right he is. Laughing right at me now. Austin is sharing the same brainwaves. Yeah, well, of course, Riddle's on flipping Isaac. It's slightly obvious, isn't it? Well, this game is all Belgium. They look the better team. They're just quality. We're 45, nearly to the halfway mark of this game. So yeah, just put in what you want me to write in Daisy's stream and I'll write it in. It'd be quite fun. Dave, says Dylan, think that if Roman loses the title to John Cena at SummerSlam, Dave wouldn't be happy about that. Yeah, I think he wants Roman to stay champion forever, which, not so much that. I think he just wants Roman to lose to an up and comer, somebody what's new, what really benefit from winning the title, because they've built Roman up to be this massive heel now. It's a shame to waste it on Cena, wouldn't it? Just for Cena to break a flipping record. Go away. I'd rather have an up and comer, a new guy, get over a massive push than John Cena winning it. Riddle and Randy are going to come in a ring, smoke around them. Did you see that on WWE today? There is a tag match scheduled for Raw, which will see the New Day versus Randy. Is it the New Day? Sure, it's the New Day. Randy Orton and RK, Riddle and Orton, basically. They're in a tag team match on Monday. Ooh, exciting. Randy is a smokeaholic. Riddle is just that dumb. He's not a smart lad, that Riddle. He's not, because he got kicked out of UFC for his weed exports. He'd still be doing that if he hadn't got banned. Oh, nearly a chance. I mean, he's rushing into the penalty area. He's got the ball. He's going through the defenders. He gets the final chance. Ends up blasting it over the top. Cena 100% should not beat Roman. I'm sure Roman would go over though. Yeah, I think it'd be just another notch on Roman's belt rather than Cena's. Just don't really. It's just a waste. LSW, shout out to you. He's come from the darkest depths of Days' stream to join me. Shout out to you, my friend. We know you've been in Days' stream because I've literally been over there myself, lurking in the background. Ray is a giant killer. It'd be interesting to see how they book that match at Hell in a Cell. I'm intrigued. It's going to be a good little matchup. Ray usually performs really well in the big matches. Got 3 minutes of added time. Well, 4 minutes of added time, sorry. That's clearly because of the 2 goals and a couple of injuries what have been picked up. William Ency says he'll be right back. Yeah, LSW, my stream's a little bit messy. Had a bit of a panic at the beginning. So, yeah, it's not the same as yesterday's. We'll sort that out for tomorrow for sure. Had a bit of an hectic start to the stream, to be honest. Which is settled down now. There'll be more crap to that tomorrow or the next day. Or whatever. Drew versus AJ Styles on Raw. Yes, there is. You're correct. James, it's the go home show, isn't it? So I'm not expecting anything on Raw. More Shayna, Alexa, Malarkey. Hope they do some bloody good storytelling with that, I'm telling you, because right now a lot of people are shitting on that. Dave, did you know that Corbin... Oh, still playing that same song. Still playing that same song. Yeah, unfortunately. Not that it means anything. Corbin can't even get his bloody flipping crown back. I wanted to see Days cry, scream and break down if England win the Euros. But yeah, that's the 11th of July is the final for the European Championships. You've got a month to wait. I'd love to see what he said about Christian Eriksen, to be honest, because that was literally my focus at the start of the stream. Make sure that people never forget that fact. Oh, God, yeah, I'd love it to be somebody like Otis what breaks that record, and then we're good to go. You remember, right, the guy what last pinned Roman Reigns was Otis. Yeah, I hope it's somebody as ridiculous as that and it's in a tag match. Shut up about Corbin. David Hall, shout out to you, my friend. Who are the team? Belching, excuse me. Who are the team? Who are the teams? Belgium and Russia. That's the question you're asking. I can't really tell. Corbin is a clown. Right, we all give Austin a lot of shit for Corbin, which is granted. But yeah, he's a wrestler at the end of the day. And you get booked to do whatever, and that's it. So you mock Bailey, you mock Dakota Kai, but they're just booked that way. So that's just how it is. Corbin over New Japan. Can you imagine Baron Corbin in New Japan Pro Wrestling? Corbin versus Okada. Corbin versus Naito. Can you imagine them matches? They'd suck. They'd suck ass. Can't imagine Naito, but he trying to work a match with Corbin and getting him over. It's not happen. To be honest, what happened earlier has dampened my excitement for this game. Straight away, James. Yeah. I was in two minds about streaming in the first place. The phone call didn't help as well. Really flatlined me right at the beginning. But thank you for you guys sticking with it and sticking with me. Because I feel a little bit better. I'm still pissed off inside. I can't deny it. But yeah, it's not been the greatest day for football, I don't think. We've got UFC to look forward to. High pokes and low blows. That'll brighten his day for sure. Corbin has kicked the school. Corbin was kicked out of school for clowning around. Yeah. He was actually a good collegiate rugby player. Corbin plays the heel role great, and he's improving in the ring. He wrestles pretty good, and and made EC entertaining, even though Bryan and Cesaro started the match. Bryan and Cesaro, Corbin made the match better. We've all got your back, dude. Cheers, thank you, James. Yeah, much appreciated. There was an interesting fact, and I'm going to back Austin a little bit with this. I think I've said this to Austin before. Well-known fact within the wrestling community and with wrestlers, Baron Corbin is in fact the safest wrestler to work with on the WWE roster. I have seen evidence of this. Yes, there's nobody going out of a match with Baron Corbin injured. He is one safe wrestler, which is earning maximum respect in the locker room. I know he plays the heel, but the actual guy has great potential. I just don't think he's going to get out of the mid cards anytime soon. He's doing a good job in that area, but yeah, Baron Corbin is the safest worker in WWE. So there's not many guys that won't work with him. Just that the storylines are not really there. I mean, Nakamura, he needs to push. Come on, let's be fair. Nakamura's been well overdue a massive push. Day says hello, and if you're enjoying the game, and if you're not as behind as him, you can tell him that I'm at half time. I should be all right. I think if I'm delayed, it's literally by less than a minute. I don't even know. In fact, I think I feel like I'm in front. I don't know why. I wonder if Vladimir always play and watch his team lose. Oh, Vladimir Putin. Yeah, he's a dick, by the way. God, the president of flipping in Russia. Corbin is safe, but that's what the bare minimum. every wrestler should be safe. Just because they're safe doesn't mean that they're good matches. LSW, just because he hasn't loved as an heel doesn't mean that he's not a good heel. I feel that heels get heat and made Jinder Mahal Miz good in their roles. Willie Mency says lol, Dale Day says hello and gives you love. Days! Love back to Days. I'm Wet's writing a message. Let's go into Days' chat, because why not? It's fun. I can always pipe it down. Send a message in. See if he sees it.
And as a result, they can add up everyone's squad and work out how expensive the squads were. Finland, I believe, were bottoms out of all of the teams. Finland's squad is you can buy it for £1 and a bit of cheap. It's like dirt cheap. And I can hear you asking, but Days, who is the most expensive squad? Well, thanks for asking. It turned out to be England. England have actually got the most expensive squad.
See if Days actually sees that. Days also said that you're sexy. Yeah, we never said that. Ossifeasting, for example, that Will Ospreay is good. This is the difference between go away, eat. Is text loaded before my chat did? Have a right shout out to you. Hey guys, just popped in to say that Josh's show was great. Last night I got a chance to chat with him a bit. Awesome, that is fantastic news. And she also says, wait, why are we talking about Ospreay? Austin and LSW were having a bit of a debate about Corbin and heels and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's why Will Ospreay just got mentioned. David Hall, you might as well sing the song. You might as well sing the song by Chucky, aka a serial. I don't know that song. I really don't. Oh, might have to check that out on YouTube. Is it on YouTube? Don't know. Ever right, we are talking about Corbin, and I thought up Ospreay. I brought up Ospreay as a good heel.
Would you like to see United sign Cash Bushmite?
Don't think Dave saw my message, but Austin or James, tell Dave that I say hi. There you go. When we talk about heels, there's one of the greatest heels in WWE, and I don't think he really got the credit that he deserved as a heel. That was Triple H. Like Ric Flair, both heels did a fantastic job. I mean, right, look at, alright, we'll take for example Triple H. He made John Cena look good. He turned an average wrestler, and he was average, made him look like $1 million just by being a heel, and that's the heel's job. The heel's not meant to win. The heel's not meant to look amazing. The heel's job is to hate, annoy us, the fans, so we hate them and heckle them, and yeah, get the baby face over. That is their job. That's the whole motive of a heel, is to generate heat so that the baby face looks $1 million. Do you think Sting would have been over if it wouldn't have been for Ric Flair back in the 80s? He'd have got murdered. You imagine Hogan and Sting. As Sting were coming through, Hogan wouldn't give a flying shite about Sting or anybody. He moaned about flipping Ultimate Warrior beating him, because Hogan's all about bloody Hogan. But Ric Flair got over him, over Sting, and yeah, Triple H got over John Cena. Actually, a funny song. If you go check it out the music video. Cheers. I will try and look that out. David Orr. Will Ospreay, Pure these days. I bought him destroying just to get the title. I loathe him for multiple reasons. Krista Zuma is in Best Deal. Sherry Martel. Very cool. She did a fantastic job, did Sherry Martel? As a manager and as a wrestler. Yes, she was quality. Shout out to Krista Zuma. Austin, sorry, Corbin still sucks. I'm more happy that Shinsuke is getting his moment. Yeah, I think the whole point of it is that Corbin is getting Nakamura over, which is much deserved. Trying to read that chat as it goes along. Ever exactly is great heel, in my opinion. Corbin puts over faces massively. Even got Roman cheered when he was hated. That's his job. It's like what Bayley's doing at the minute. She's annoying with the laugh and everything else. The chat show. If you've got a chat show, you're genuinely a heel. It's just, that is what they're meant to do. You don't expect Bayley to win match after match. Of course not, because she's the heel. AEW, WWE, old timers, retirement home. One good thing about AEW though, you're not seeing Jake the Snake Roberts versus bloody Tully Blanchard. If that were WWE, that'd be a match straight away. You know it, you know. If they had the veterans, that'd be a match. David Hall, a real fight. Karrion Kross would have had him yelling for his mother. Yeah, well, yeah, because bloody Karrion Kross is a genuine flipping killer. He's a beast. Beep. What's beep? Beep, beep. Difference. Yeah, the difference is that you go away, eat, is being booed for someone that just having squatty empathy towards the character and their segments. Heel is where they are invested in the story. Yeah. I kind of agree and disagree with the statement, to be honest. Because I was at the height of Triple H's hate as a heel, were you invested in him? A lot of people weren't invested in him after DX, and yeah, it kind of flatlined, and just, how invested were you in him? It's interesting, very interesting. Russia are having a chance. Bit way out. Nice pop shot. But Russia look like they want to get back into this game, which is always good. Alright, right. 2 questions for you guys in the chat. What does Raw need to do? Let's forget the 3rd hour, because that's the obvious answer. What does Raw need to do to get people back? Well, what I mean by that is, like, it's struggling to get in just over 1 million views each week, whereas SmackDown's getting over 2 million. How does Raw turn that round? What do they need to do? Do they need to call up NXT stars? Do they need to swap the roster around? Compelling story? What do they need to do? That's question 1. Other question, AEW. What do they need to do to guarantee 1 million views every week? What do they need to do? So there, double barrel question for you. What does WWE need, Raw need to do to get the viewers back? What does AEW have to do to get their 1 million views each week? Have your voice, have your say, put it in the chat, and stop bickering about flipping Corbyn. I see people still love to see Corbyn get his comeuppance, but at least he's give his reaction every time he comes, rather than the crickets. New roster, stop the rematches, better storylines. Totally agree. The storylines suck at the minute on Raw. They suck. Rematches suck. Just absolutely suck. Yeah, I don't want to see New Day versus anybody again. Just do something new. Create new tag teams. Do something fresh. Yeah, totally agree with me, James Chadwick there. Raw needs to have Adam Pearce shirtless. Yeah, the ladies would love that, and you. Get the girl viewers. Raw needs to. Dylan says Raw needs to have very good draft picks. Bring the viewers back. So to stop having rematches, and be watching and call a few people up from NXT. All right then. Okay. Question to Dylan: who do you call up from NXT? Right, you've got 2 males, 2 females. Who do you call up? Just remember, Corbyn was the last. Right, we're gonna have an Austin meter for the next stream. Every time he mentions Corbyn and a win against Roman, we're gonna have a Austin meter. So that's 2. You're on 2 already, Paul. Boring haters they are. Ha ha ha. AEW needs the younger guys to main event, like the Orange Cassidy, Jungle Boy, especially Darby Allin. Plus, they need to figure out how to book big guys like Archer. Very true. They've got a lot of interesting young talent on that roster. Sammy Guevara, MJF, Ricky Starks. Just some excellent talent there. Just catering for the Omegas, the Bucks, the Rhodes. As soon as they stop taking the limelight, the younger talent will come through eventually. Hangman Page for sure is going to be a massive star. I really like him. I think he's got something what is viable. WWE will be watching his career very, very closely. And if not, New Japan. They need to have NXT call-ups. Adam Cole needs to move up already. Interesting. Raw should push guys like Ricochet and Ali. Get rid of Vince and the head bookers. AEW needs to simplify their stories and make Dynamite easy to follow. Fair points. Absolutely fair points. Dylan says, Dave, I think Zoe Stark and Finn Balor, Cross, and Io Shirai should be called up. Interesting. Zoe Stark, I don't think she's ready yet. I think she needs at least a year in NXT. Just to finalise a gimmick. She's very plain. Good wrestler, but are you invested in her? That's the question. This needs a bit more time, I think. Io's ready to go. And I've said that for a while. Also, Finn Balor needs to go back on main roster. He's wasted in NXT. And yeah, Cross definitely is a future future main roster star for sure. He should have just gone straight onto SmackDown, in my honest opinion. Cole needs to move up, says Ever, and I hate to say it, but take Balor too, and put him back on the main roster. We all want to see Demon King versus The Fiend. We're all desperate for it. The game's tootling on. Russia, we're forgetting the game, but there's not really much going off. Russia are trying to get back into this game, by the way. And yeah, And we're talking wrestling, so it's fine. All AEW needs to do is stop signing ex-WWE guys. We'll leave that to Impact to take over that role. If it benefits the company, I don't mind it. But if it doesn't benefit them, then why do it? That's the question. James, are you looking forward? Are you looking forward to what is it? Against All Odds tonight? The Kenny Omega Moose fight. Are you guys pumped? Are you ready to see what happens in that storyline? See if the rumours are true about Omega's injuries. Let me know how excited you are in the chat. There is a load of pricks on there. Adam Cole would be a big star in WWE. Very come. Right, Adam Cole for me is not the size that Vince likes, unfortunately. But hear me out, and I've said this I think before. He so reminds me of Triple H. He's like a small packaged Triple H for sure. And yeah, you just book him like that in WWE, and yeah, give him a new faction. Not with Kyle O'Reilly or Bobby Fish. Total different guys. Oh, Russia just had a near chance. Was pulled back. I think there was a foul in the build-up, or it just strayed offside. Yeah, there was actually a foul. He's taken out the defender. Can't freaking wait for Against All Odds. Awesome. Ever says, yeah, they haven't signed anyone, just people they consider have value. They still have plenty of talent from the indies and other promotions. They use a lot of the indies promotions for Dark and Evolution. There's not a lot of them guys on contracts, fun fact. Yeah, Adam Solo just signed a contract not so long back. It took quite a while for him to get one. So they're not in a rush at AEW to sign people up. They just use indies when they need to. What did you think of Britt Baker said when you know what, I haven't seen it yet. Fun fact, I just haven't had time. Literally from having my daughter this afternoon to getting home, started watching the Denmark-Finland game. Obviously that went haywire pretty quick. I had something to eat, then obviously that happened. Then I came online to talk to you guys. So you haven't had a chance. So I have no idea. I do think that it would have been good. Britt Baker's really good at promos all of a sudden. Quite funny here on Rebel. Really entertaining. I remember seeing the Dark episodes with the waiting room. Thought they were pretty good. Got to do a quick run into town. Then I am going to come home and order that. Sound. So Against All Odds, I assume you're talking about. Is LSW. He's probably gone back into Daze's stream. You've kicked his ass, Austin. You've battered him with facts. It was good segment. Really loved seeing her as champion. Reba was good in a segment as well. She's funny. She's funny. Just I like her character. I've got to admit that they don't annoy me, which is weird for heels. They're meant to annoy you, but they don't. I don't know why. So, Ever says, if I'm not consistent as a watcher, I watch free on Twitch. On Thursdays, I'll just as soon order individual pay-per-views. If I was watching Impact, I'd watch streams on Twitch, to be honest. I don't pay for Fight Pass or the Fight app. Fight TV, I don't pay for it. If I can watch something for free, I will do. Like this game's. God, Russia are trying to make an effort in this game, but has gone kind of flat. Dylan says, Dave, Raw needs to go back to 2 hours. I wished it would, but it's not WWE. It is the network, USA Network. They're just pounding the adverts. They're not giving it up anytime soon, is what I'm trying to say. What if Dave in real life were to challenge Roman Reigns for the title? He could make Roman acknowledge. You can just imagine. You can just imagine that confrontation, couldn't you? He'd just laugh in my face. It's just like, "Oh, are you?" But fun fact, if I was in a fight with Roman Reigns, I'd have a sledgehammer. And I won't cover it up with my hand. I'd actually hit him with it. Because there's no way I'm flipping fighting a bloody dude, even though it's wrestling. By the way, I knew it'd be 2-0 by half time. Strange. Always correct, Austin. Always correct. Well, we've got a corner to Russia. Russia are really trying to get back into this, guys. Yeah, so, yeah. My prediction at the start could be true. 2-1. It's realistic. It's realistic because Belgium are getting penned back. That wouldn't be shown on Impact Plus. There's only Fight pay-per-views. Austin said, actually, we are still waiting on the debut of Dave in Fake Life. Dave in Fake Life. Vince is holding him back. No Fiend, no Dave in Fake Life. That's just the way it is. Waiting for that epic feud. The epic feud. As if. Dave in Fake Life with his mask. And his, asthmatic voice. Dave in real life. It's a takeover. God, it's amazing how I can do that voice. I don't know where that comes from. Anybody think it was me behind that mask? Amazing. Let Dave in Fake Life free. I have the mask. I have the mask still. I haven't thrown it away. It's still around in the house. Halloween's coming up. Halloween special. Right, alright, I've got some breaking news. While I was with my daughter, I found this fantastic shop, museum. It's one where we usually go to anyway. And got 80s memorabilia from when I was a kid. When I was 21. And it's amazing. I've got footage on my phone. So there might be a little video out on my channel soon. I've got to figure out how to weave it into a good story, without me just going but yeah, if I can find a way of getting a narrative to the story, I will post it because there's some good stuff, really good stuff. I'm not going to spoil what's in the video because wait for it to come out, but yeah, kind of like a toy hunt, but more of a nostalgia hunt. Dave, do you need to be still got loads of time left. I'm fine for now. Totally fine. Hey, we need Dave in Fay Life on your videos again. Halloween. But I need an idea. He might even do my news channel. How about that? Dave in Fake Life takes over my news channel thing. Need to start making some more videos on that soon. I am being a little bit lazy. Got some interesting stuff coming. Dave, do you need a pee? Yeah, you've just read that. Oh, bit of afters on that tattle on the byline, but clearly won the ball. Dave in real life part. Dave in real party life. When I was younger, I was the king of the parties. Not so much now. It's like I walk into a nightclub now here in the UK, and I'm like, turn it down, me ears. I can't hear you, laddie. Guys, you guys debate sexiest male wrestlers. Ooh. Oh, the sexiest male wrestler of all time. Oh, Bastion Bugger. Oh man, the way he tucked into his chicken. Bastion Bugger. Sexy. Who's Bastion Bugger? Honestly, go check him out. Sexy as hell. Yeah, I'm going to head back into Daze's stream. You will be missed. Right, LSW, before you go into Daze's stream and go. First comment and go, Dave sent me over. I'm back, but Dave sent me. Yeah, highly recommended from Dave in real life. No, I to be quite honest with this stream has just had the usual people in, so I'm expecting about 60 views by the end of the stream, like normal. So yeah, I think yesterday was just next level. Maybe I will start picking games that Days isn't streaming, so tomorrow get ready for the game of the day. Austria, North Macedonia. Come on, we're doing that watch along because that would be epic. Nobody in the world will be doing that watch along. We will get the views. Our chat will be crazy. Yeah. Let me know in the chat if Austria, North Macedonia is the game to stream tomorrow. Let me know what you think, guys. Woo! It's a 5 o'clock kickoff. Yeah, because it'll be the same as tonight. Otherwise, with just us, little chilling. We'd just be chilling. Right. Sting in the 90s, Kevin Vaughan, Eric, Ricky Morton in the 80s, Chris Jericho early 20s, noughties, HBK. Who else? Yeah. Agree. 100%. Stone Cold, Gargano, Finn, Cross. We need to bring the crazy chat back. We'll bring it back, Austin. You're the pioneer of crazy. Bring it back. Bring it back. Fuck no, that game will be shit. Oh, it's on a game that Daisy's not covering. I'm going to struggle tomorrow because I want to do the Netherlands, but it's going to be the same as tonight. If you guys are happy with how this is, then fine, I'll do it. We'll do Netherlands tomorrow. I wanted to do the England game, but I don't know. I don't think I'm up for that, if I'm being honest. I mean, compared this to last night was just crazy. Today it's back to normal. It's back to normal, which is cool. I love you guys. Haha, you know you would. Dolph Ziggler, Dwayne Johnson, Drew McIntyre. Dylan says, the Austria game would be good, Dave. Definitely do a watch along for it, because you never know, Macedonia could win. You imagine the chat being taken over by the Macedonians and the Austrians. It's like, yes, finally our game has been recognised as a top watch along on YouTube. It's like million views because nobody else is going to touch it with a 10-foot barge pole. And it's like me, like, yeah. Not going to happen. It's like BBC must, or whoever's got that game tomorrow must be like, oh, do we have to stream this one? Do we have to put this on our TV channel? It'd be like a 10-9 thriller or something. Everybody would be like, that game was the best game ever. Once had a dream of me and Dave being married. Dave being, I am pregnant. Belly's big enough. And we had 3 kids. Was that a fever dream, Austin? Was that a fever dream? Because that sounded like a fever dream to me. Oh, only messing do it. I fancied doing that stream, in all fairness, though, because it would be fun. Nobody else will be doing it, because nobody else wants to do it. That's the whole reason for doing it. Nobody cares. It's like Austria, North Macedonia. It's like, yeah, we've got the game of the season. Imagine if Macedonia won, and it's like my stream. What's the only one covering it? What colour is my banana right now? What colour is my banana right now? It's a bit red. It's pink. It's pink. I've not got any bananas in fridge. If that. Ever says, well, guys, I hate to run, but I've got to go. Promised my son I would go into town and do some stuff. Yeah, shout out to you, Ever. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I realised that you've got stuff to do, which is perfectly fine. You're not missing out here. Belgium are going to win. But thank you, shout out to you, and have a lovely rest of your day. Thanks for showing up. Take care, buddy. Yeah, do it, dude. Yeah, we are going to do Austria, Macedonia tomorrow. So you thought you were going to get a break from the football. You've got days from 2 o'clock. Then you've got me rammed in the middle. Then I'll be chilling out then, ready for the Netherlands game, because I'm not going to cover that. We're going to do the one stream tomorrow. That's the Austrian Macedonia game, because that'll be just fun. It'll be fun. It'll be a car crash, as it always is. But yeah, it's the only game that nobody's going to really cover, so why not? It'd be fun. Ever says Dave in real life, James Chadwick, you guys later tonight. Gonna run. You will do. At some point I will be in that UFC stream. Might even try. I don't know if I'm gonna watch Impact, but I might try and watch a bit. Could be interesting. Harley, Russia is winning 1-0. And then he realises that he's watching the wrong game. 91 degrees Fahrenheit for me. Later, haters. Laters. God, 91 degrees, imagine. It's going to be, 30 degrees tomorrow here in the UK? Something like that. It's going to be really warm tomorrow and really humid. Great day for streaming. So there's a substitution. This is how much this has got exciting. And we've got 20 minutes left of this game. Is it a sub or is it just a player trying to get back on the pitch? I think he's trying to get back on the pitch. Yeah, with a Tongan. I must have been it. I've just missed. He's probably just got injured or something. Thought there was a sub. There's no sub. The game's flat at the moment. Let's go and check. Let's see what Wrestling Days is doing. See if he's making more of an headline out of this. Oh, there was a change. Listen to this.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about NFL, unfortunately. Basketball, Toronto.
Well, they're talking about NFL now on Wrestling Days. We're talking about wrestling because I'm a wrestling channel. They're talking NFL on Dazes. How gripping this match has been in this second half. It's gone to NFL. We're talking wrestling. They're talking NFL. Logan Paul has just ran on the pitch, scored for Russia. It's 2-0. And now we're watching the right game, right? Really, that is crazy. So Harvey has crossed dimensions to join our chat, right? It's completely watching this wacky game in this bloody YouTubeverse thing where Logan Paul is now Russian and he's scored for Russia and they're winning 2-0. Can't quite get my head round it. I've just told Days you're stalking him. What did he say? What did he say? Dave says you're talking about NFL. What the hell? Yes. Dave said hi and finds you stalking weird. No, that was directed at you. The weird part. Well, we're just having fun. Yeah, my stream's just been taken down for copyright. Yeah, you just imagine halfway through his stream, it's like, go check out Dave. This Dave, what's Dave doing? And there's me going, this is what Dave is doing. that would be scenes. Logan Paul, woo, yes, Russia. Logan Paul. You know what? Gonna surprise a lot of people. Being from the UK, I actually don't know who Logan or Jake Paul actually are. They're nothing. Supposed to be these like massive YouTubers. I've never seen a single video of theirs. I don't know them. I know Logan Paul as a fake boxer. I know Jake Paul as a fake boxer. I know they do YouTube things. That's it. To me, they're nothing. They're so below me. It's unbelievable. Oh my god, as the haters in the chat just appeared. The second half sounds like Austin, it's dead. It is boring as hell. Struggling to even comment on it. How boring it is, like I said, Daisy's talking about NFL in his chat. The game has not got any life. It's so kind of obvious that, Belgium have won. China is in the Euros and Donald Trump has just scored for them. China and Donald Trump. Are you sure? That is crazy. What's that? David Hall, China. China. Yeah, the topic of conversation has probably gone. Haha, David. Ha. That's the level of our conversations right now. Is that China is now the most funniest thing on this stream. Facts. Look, even Christian Eriksen here on the screen is going to heat the England ball. Let you see, look. Getting closer, he's going to oh, he's got his face right in that ball now. A topic of conversation's gone. Yeah, this match is literally, it's not doing well at all. Russia are not quite getting back into it like I kind of hoped. The fantasy booking's now gone on to Wrestling Days has just scored for his team. What's his team? What is Wrestling Days' team? Be wacky. I've always thought as Days as a Macedonian player, to be fair. Harvey says Cena and China going against America now. Here comes Cena. Goal for China. Yeah, USA just didn't see that coming. It was just like a ball just rolling around on the floor. Nobody around it. So all the Americans are like, what's going on, guys? But that ball's moving by itself. It must be a ghost. Are you looking forward to UFC? I really hope I can stay up and watch UFC. That's fun fact. After last night, trying to stop up and watching SmackDown, it was a toll. I've got to admit, it was hard work. Yeah, the match card tonight looks amazing. I can predict I'm going to watch the early prelims. It's getting to 3 o'clock in the morning, and David's tired eyes. And that main card, yeah, that's the problem. But at least I'll get to the main card. I can predict that much. Daisy's team is called Sexy Brit. Sexy Brit. Okay, Cena had an accident and ended up in hospital. He asked the nurse what happened, and she said, I see you, Cena. Replied, no, you can't. Clap of the day goes to James Chadwick. Boom! With the joke of the day. Chadwick Corner. Yeah, baby. The Gilly Gaff with the laughs. Awesome. We are 9 minutes till the end of this game. Oh, I don't think I'm stopping around that long after it, to be honest. Because I do need a wee. And I do need to chill out and cry a little bit. So yeah, this game it's petered out really. There's not really much to write about. I mean, we had the second half yesterday with all the goals. The goals have come in the first half for this game. It's kind of role reversals basically. It's amazing. While I've been here, right, the game before is yesterday's game. The viewership on that 2.7k. What? What? I can't believe that. And this stream, I dare say, it probably won't even get over 60 views. But yeah, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. That yesterday's stream were higher expectations, but like today's stream, yeah, it's fair play. Fair play. There's a lot of people what joined us yesterday were Days' regulars, so obviously they're going to stay with Days, which is fine. They don't trust me yet, which is fine. Our community is absolutely awesome though. I love every single one of yous. And James says, I need a wee too. You can just get up and leave though. You've no restrictions. You're not going to leave a stream halfway through. Like me. It's just like, right guys, I am going. Yeah, unfortunately I'm stuck in this position until the stream ends. Yeah, so quick recap tomorrow. We're gonna do it. We are gonna do it. I'm gonna make the thumbnail after this. Gonna get all the information ready. I might even schedule the stream. So Austria, Macedonia. Let's see what happens. Oh, corner to Russia. The ball's back near enough back in their own half. When is the next WWE pay-per-view? Well, Hell in a Cell is next weekend. So that is the next pay-per-view, dude. I don't know about Money in the Bank. It hasn't been announced yet. And I don't know if they're still keeping that behind closed doors. They could change their minds. Yeah. Second your sentiment there, Austin, is the community is absolutely awesome. It is the best. Proved that yesterday. That was overwhelming. Absolutely overwhelming. Maybe I've even been shocked with this one. Maybe I'm underestimating the power. The people probably popped out, and didn't leave a comment. I'm judging on the chat rather than the actual numbers. Because until the actual stream ends, it doesn't tell me who's viewed. It kind of gives me an indication afterwards how long people have viewed for, which yesterday was at about 1 minute. About a minute of viewing, and that counted. That was the average view rate, which is kind of weird. To say that most of you guys yesterday stayed for the full stream, so I don't really understand that. 5 minutes with injury time to be added. Some people in the chat here, dirty minds, haha. Not me though. No, Austin. Why would you have a dirty mind? So to the Hearth, Austin 316. Yeah, good kid. It's all of us. Yeah, you are right. Definitely us guys are dirty minded. Are you only one in the chat? It's like you're only the one what's writing. Austin takeover. I feel time is going slow because this game is pretty boring. You're not even watching this game, and you're correct. You can just tell by my actions that this game sucks. Belgium have done the hard work in the first half. They've sat back and defended. Italy looked amazing yesterday. Very, very attack-minded, especially in the second half. I think there's been flashes today of Belgium being like that. You are a legend. I think there's been splashes of that with Belgium. I'm going to throw this out. Belgium are not winning this tournament. I'm not seeing it. This has not been a great opening match for them. Good for the 3 points, but I'm sadly I'm not impressed. They don't look. I think they're missing Kevin De Bruyne, to be honest. Fun fact: he's not even on the team. He's still recovering from the Champions League final injury. So yeah, they just doesn't look like the team that people were raving about, like at the World Cup. A lot of dumb fucks keep asking Days, streaming UFC and in your house. Of course they will. And you know what? I've said that, and Lukaku's gone and flipping scored. Lukaku, I'm going to put a 2 against his name to say that he scored twice, because I'm lazy and not writing his name again. So we're going to get this goal, even though I'm delayed. Lukaku. And there we go. It's even. Christian Eriksen is shouting goal. There we go. Bosh. It's 3-0. And amazingly enough, same score as yesterday. 2 streams, 2 3-0s. What can you say, guys? What can you say? Whoever's got Lukaku in the Fantasy Football League team, well done to you, sirs. It's £11 million though. That was a lot of money to be paying. They finally did something in the second half. Yes, they did finally do. It was a game of 2 halves, folks. It wasn't just one in the first half. They scored a goal in the second half. Well done to them. Austin Takeover indeed. It's not only a member of the global takeover team, Austin Takeover is apparent. Oh, there's a free kick though. There's going to be a yellow card for Denver, the Russian player down on the deck. Days is happy. Why is Days happy? Oh, because he's got Lukaku in his team. Yes. That's awesome for Daisy boy. It's early days in this tournament, in the predictions fantasy league team. James, you should get involved in that, buddy. There's a link on Dais's Twitter. You should get involved in that, mate. I had Lukaku, and he is my captain. I am a Lukaku stan. Yeah, I mean, I've been impressed. I didn't think Lukaku would be the top player this time round, but well, I'm not holding my own now. We've got a Russian free kick here. It could be a goal, folks. It could have been, but it's not. He just blasted it over the top. They were trying to be clever, shielding the ball and stuff. And the kicker, Murichik. You know, when you talk about Russian players, you just put Shirk, Rupchik, Ramchik, Gruchik, and then you've pretty much just named the Russian team. I'm surprised that I've just sounded so racist then. I obviously don't mean what I've just said, because we're not like that at all. Like Lukaku should got all 3 goals. He didn't know. So whoever's got money in the team as well has picked up some mega points. I've lost points today. I don't think I've got any today. So yeah, yesterday we saw an amazing Italy performance. Today, There's me slagging this game off, and then they've just gone and did that to me. So we actually get a good performance out of Belgium, even though I don't even think they look that good. And the game is over. That is it. The final whistle has gone. Belgium have topping their group tonight with a 3-0 victory. So that's it. That is your fault. That is your game, folks. That is the successful watch along. The second one of the Euros finished. We are doing. Oh, I can't even believe I'm doing this. We are doing Austria, North Macedonia tomorrow. Watch me butcher some names. Yay! I'm actually going to do a bit of homework on that. Anthony is saying that Sean Ross Sapp said on his Raw that he doesn't know how Days does it. I guess he means watches the show. I don't think Sean knows Days. Haha. Dylan says, Dave, I think we will see. Do you think, Dave? I think we will see Cesaro, Seth at Hell in a Cell. Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. Raw review. Does you know what? We say that like somebody like Sean Ross Sapp doesn't know Wrestling Days. WWE know Wrestling Days. Fun fact. Cesaro knows Wrestling Days. Braun Strowman knows Wrestling Days because they met him. He's a see you next Tuesday. That is what he is. Yeah, right, guys, get in your final thoughts. What is your final score? What are you marking this out of 10? Was it a good game or a bad game? Austin should give this a 0 because even though he didn't watch, he still thought it was boring. For real, James. Ha ha. Look, at the end of the day with Raw, we all do it. We all watch it. We all moan about it. Some of us more than others. Some of us don't even moan about it at all. But we watch it because we believe in the product. Believe that one day this is going to be the best show ever. They're going to do something that we want to see. And that's just how it is. That's how wrestling has become now. Yes, do we crave Attitude Era back? Of course we do. But with the amount of snowflakes out there in this world right now, we're not going to get it, folks. It's done. The PC era has taken over. Right to censor have won. We live in a world where right to censor have won. Think about it. Think about it. Stevie Richards, the good father. Bull Buchanan. Ivory. Even Val Venus. Yeah. Sad times. Very sad times. So the game is over. Does it have 3 minutes of overtime? It's already done the overtime, Austin. Yeah, it had 4 minutes overtime, I think. Oh, it didn't. They just ended it. Austin, it's over. Totally new. It'd be 3-0. Of course you did. 5. Not the best game. It wasn't. It was trash. I was not invested in that game whatsoever. Belgium had a good second half. Thought there was better at the end of the first half when they scored the 2 goals. Bit hit and miss in the second half, in my honest opinion. I think Russia could have got back into it at several points. Seemed like Belgium went into second gear, which didn't help the game. got the lotto results on my TV screen now. So if you've got a 9, 11, 16, 27, 36, you've won. And if you're in America, that means absolutely jack shit. I've not played lottery in years. Finally, it's over. What would you rate the game out of 10? What would I rate the game out of 10? A 4. Below average. It gave us goals. Yeah, it gave us goals. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But the game itself sucked. It gave us goals. It gave us talking points. Yeah, actually. Let's recreate something right here. Nah, I would write it on screen, but I can't be bothered. Yeah, I'm with James. I think I'll give it a 5. You got goals. Yeah, the game itself sucked. It wasn't end to end. So we've got a graphic on screen, which has the group table. Got Belgium on 3 points, Finland on 3 points, and sadly Russia and Denmark on 0 points. So that's what the group table looks like so far. That second half sounded like it was hard to get through. It was. You guys have helped massively. Yeah, so my final score is 3-0. Right, guys. I'm ready to call it a day, to be honest. Because I want to get ready for UFC. I want to get settled down. Been a good stream. Thanks for everybody what's took part. I really appreciate it. A lot quieter stream today. Yeah, which I anticipated. To be honest, it was good that you guys all showed up. So massive shout out to Dylan, Austin316, James Chadwick, to William who showed up, Heather what showed up, everybody what showed up. Absolutely awesome. You guys are the best. Thank you, Austin. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it started off a little bit shaky. There was no afters, which were great, which I'll sort that out another day. Which, yeah. Yeah, awesome. We are back tomorrow. I will be doing the Austria-Macedonia match. Why not? It could be fun. It could be fun. We'll make it fun. We'll talk a load of shit like we always do. We'll swear, we'll talk about dongs, we'll talk about Impact and what a great pay-per-view that was. Yeah, we'll, fill your boots. If England lose, we'll drown the sorrows in the worst game ever. So, yeah, look forward to that, folks. Dylan, shout out to you, my friend. And you just took away your chat for some reason. Right, thank you guys very much. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome, and I've just seen your message, Dylan. Thank you for the stream. Should be a great stream tomorrow. It will be, because you guys will be there. Yeah. Right, until tomorrow. And Austria Macedonia, get ready, because that is going to be a belter. It's going to be the best game ever. So until tomorrow, I will be in this stream for the England game. I'm not streaming it, but I will be in this stream for it. We'll support Days on that day. Yeah, I can't wait for it either. Right, and so till tomorrow, I need a wee, and I actually do this time. Bye for now.